Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. I've hurt you and I'm sorry. I hope that you can forgive me someday and understand I was reacting in fear. And yes, this person's reactions, the way that they acted, the way that they treated you, the way that they spoke to you, the way that they shut down and abandoned you and ran away and rejected this connection and then have been staying in this place of silence and no contact is because of their fear. Fear and love cannot exist in the same space. This person gave in to their fears. Their fears of abandonment, their rejection issues, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, feeling that they don't add up, feeling that they're going to fail if they try to have this relationship with you. These are just examples of some of the things that have caused this person to stay in their place of fear. But during the time that you are apart, this person is addressing those things because they don't want to be fearful anymore. They don't want to be afraid of what they feel in their heart and in their soul for you in this connection, which is why they want to apologize. This person craves and desires your forgiveness because they do want to make amends and they want to set things right between the two of you, but also because they need to forgive themselves. This person is carrying this heavy weight of guilt around with them all the time. And they won't be able to forgive themselves for how they acted, for how they treated you, letting fear override their love for you until they can gain your forgiveness. And that's what this person's task is at the moment, wanting to return and express this deep, sincere, and heartfelt apology to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. I worry that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. Now, this person could have some fears that you won't forgive them, especially if it has been a very long time since the two of you have been in communication with each other. If this person hasn't spoken to you for a long time, of course, they're going to be fearful that you may not hear them out, that you may not forgive them, that you may not take them back into your life. But this person is praying and having faith that you are going to give them another chance. They will overcome this worry. They will overcome this fear that you're not going to allow them to explain themselves to you, because deep in this person's heart and soul, they know the two of you have something that is magical, that is different, that is unique than anything they've ever experienced with anyone in their entire life. And they know that they'll never find anyone like you ever again. They are aware that there is this deep soul connection between the two of you because they haven't been able to forget you the entire time they have been running, ghosting, and shut down. Thoughts of you come at them out of nowhere. They dwell, they obsess, they think about you. They project into the future this life and how it would look like with the two of you side by side, creating your lives together. And they miss you and they long for you. And it is creating this burning desire and this yearning within them to bridge the distance, to reach out and get the communication flowing again between the two of you, because this person knows that it is their responsibility to reach out to you, to bridge the distance, to open these lines of communication. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. And yes, this person is awakening. During the time that you're away from each other, this person is having massive epiphanies, massive breakthroughs, wake-up calls, gaining spiritual awareness and awakening within themselves, going through so much growth, going through so much transformation, which is why they want to apologize, because this person sees that their fears got the best of them. They know they should not have listened to those fears, that they should have followed their heart and not their head. And they are feeling a lot of, heartache and heartbreak for that at the moment. But this person has needed this awakening to be able to show back up for you and be the partner who can be real, who can be raw, who can be authentic, who can follow their heart and come at you with love instead of allowing their fears, their illusions, their doubts, and everything else to overwhelm them, and show up instead by being openly loving, caring, and giving with you, because that is how these connections need to be built, with love, respect, on a solid foundation. But let's see what else is coming through, please. I feel you pulling away, and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. Now, your person may not necessarily be feeling you pulling away from them. It could be their self-talk in their head, their little bit of fear that they still have that you could pull away from them. But it's also telling them that they need to act, that they need to follow through, that they need to make something happen, that they need to take action, that they need to open the lines of communication between you and show up and apologize and ask for your forgiveness. I feel you pulling away, and it triggers me. I feel this person is very afraid that you are going to walk away. They could even be terrified that you're going to walk away. But there's only one solution for that, and that is for them to open the lines of communication, to reach out to you so that the two of you can start spending time together again, so that they can apologize, so that you can forgive them and allow them another chance to get it right with you. Because when this person returns, fear is going to be gone by the wayside. This person is going to return with love in their heart and in their soul, and from their mouth, they will be expressing those feelings of love for you, because this person doesn't want to be without you. They do not. And I feel that that is something that is part of this awakening that they are going through, where they say, I know more than I'm letting on. This person knows that you have a deep soul connection. They know that you are the one. They've always believed and known that you were the one. In that first meeting, perhaps, or just shortly after that first meeting, this person has always known. They felt that spark, that click, that ignition, that something rumbling within them, that lightning bolt or whatever it was, that alerted them to the fact that, yes, you are the one. And perhaps you are pulling away from this person, or at least turning your attention to something else. Many times when we turn our attention to something else, our person can feel it as if we are pulling away. But we're really not doing that. We are just turning our attention to what is in front of us, because you do share this very strong and powerful empathy and telepathy with this person. Let's say, for example, you are working on a project and it is going to take you 12 hours in that day. You're painting all the walls in the house. You are redoing the garden. You are doing the floors in the kitchen, and you are going to do it yourself because you want to have that experience of what it's like to lay those planks down on the floor. And yes, you are going to be very focused on those things. Or perhaps it's a work project, or you're doing something that is really taking all of your attention. Your person can actually feel that as if you are pulling away from them, because they can't feel you thinking about them. They can't feel you dwelling on them. And that's okay. They need to have that experience, because the disconnect of your energy to focus your attention on something else actually helps. It makes things happen, because we are truly letting go for all of the right reasons and turning our attention onto other things in our lives that matter. Doing the floor, redoing the garden, painting all the walls, whatever it is. Or a big work project, but that doesn't sound as much fun as the other things. And it can make your person feel that you are pulling away, because it's a subtle disconnect of the energy between the two of you. So, yes, they could feel that you are pulling away, even though you're truly not, because you are focused on other things. But for some of you, perhaps you are pulling away from this person because they are taking too long. It doesn't mean, though, that they're not going to reach out to you and try and bridge the distance between you. But let's see what else is coming through, please. I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried you'll leave me when you see who I really am. Worried. Let's let go of the worry. Let's let go of the anxiety and the fear. And let's just do something else, like pick up the phone. I'm talking to your person, guys. they may not feel worthy of your love, and that can be part of the fear, the reacting in fear that we talked about in the very beginning. I actually think that I might have said that they don't feel worthy, they don't feel good enough. They are using this time, though, to become worthy, to become the person who can love you the way that you need them to love you, who can meet you at your level, who's going to be able to contribute to this relationship because this person has had a massive wake-up call or series of epiphanies along the way here. But your person is going to be able to raise themselves up to your level because they want your forgiveness. They want this opportunity for another chance. And they understand now so much more about you, about this connection, and why you are in each other's lives. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in life. And yes, they are starting to see what is really important in life. And it is love, and it is connection, and it is romance and being with the person that you love. Because when we get to the end of our lives, does all of the stuff that we have amassed or acquired in our lives really matter? Usually not. It is just love. Because truly love is all there is, and love is what matters. And this person sees and understands this, which is why they are working on themselves to transform and become a much more empowered, courageous, and confident partner who is not going to be afraid of speaking their truth to you, who's not going to be fearful of apologizing, worried that you may not forgive them and allow them to have another chance. This is about your person feeling all of this energy that is here between the two of you, and this fear that you may be pulling away from them can be the very thing that is going to get them moving here to open the lines of communication and start on their journey back to you. But let's use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, this is all about your person desiring you and desiring this life with you as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who desires long-term partnership, and one that comes with stability, the stability of that number 4 that is on this first card that came out for the reading. And the number 4 is a number for stability. It is about structure. It is about building a strong foundation. And that actually is what the Queen of Pentacles energy is all about. But also this is about your person, missing your energy, missing your presence. You've always had such a calming, grounding influence on this person. And they are missing that very much right now. But their desire for you is still very much there and very much alive, and this person desires you, and they desire to return to this connection as well. They see you as someone who is very pragmatic, someone who is very logical, someone who is very balanced, someone who is very grounded. And they miss your wisdom, they miss your advice, they miss your guidance, they miss your calming, grounding presence in their lives as well, but they know what they need to do. They know that they need to reach out. They know that they need to open the lines of contact between the two of you and start apologizing and start seeing if you are willing to give them another chance. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, but you don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective today. And right now, what I'm feeling is that this person is genuinely afraid of you walking away from them for good. And they know that they need to act, and they know that time is of the essence, and they know that they need to open the lines of contact between the two of you so you can start talking and spending time together again to build a stronger relationship for the two of you moving forward. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Two of Pentacles. Well, the Two of Pentacles is all about change. It is about a change in the dynamic between the two of you, because it tells us a turnaround is coming with that infinity symbol. There is an endless, infinite connection here between you and this person, which is why you can feel and experience each other's thoughts, your emotions, your aches and pains, your anxiety, and everything else. But as well, the Two of Pentacles, with some of the other cards that we have on the table today, I feel that this is about your person being on this emotional storm, this emotional roller coaster that they've created for themselves. Riding these waves like these ships on this card of being up and then being fearful and worried and then coming up and feeling they're going to get ready to reach out and then being afraid that you could reject them, not talk to them. They have to get over this. They have to get past it, which they will, because they are feeling confident. They are gaining confidence every day. They are gaining their empowerment every day as well. And they know that they are the one that needs to create the change, the turnaround in the situation between the two of you. And as the two of you start rebuilding this relationship, they will take on a much more active role at contributing more than their fair share to what needs to happen for the two of you to come back together and reconcile with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Oh, well, this is the King of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. That is a royal couple. Yes. Well, I think your person's going to get over their fears. I feel like they're going to get over their sorrow, sadness, their insecurities, their anxieties, and reach out. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles is a royal couple. It is a king and queen that belong to the same suit. And you do not have to be an earth sign. This is the energy of the reading. It's for everyone. But the King of Pentacles is obviously an earth sign as well as this queen. But the King of Pentacles is all about stability and structure. The King of Pentacles energy is all about making you feel safe, making you feel loved, making you feel secure in their love for you as well. Because this person is not going to let you down moving forward. This is someone who is going to be dependable and reliable, and someone that is going to expend the amount of effort and energy that they need to, however much that is, to prove to you, to show you that they have had this awakening and that they're different now and that they're going to treat you very differently as well by showing up and doing the heavy lifting as the two of you start to rebuild this relationship again. But as well, with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it is about divine feminine and divine masculine coming into union, because this is a royal couple. Your person is going to want to build a much better relationship for the two of you as you work side by side together to create this relationship the way that it needs to be created, the way that it needs to be built, with stability, with structure, with love, with trust, with compassion and understanding, with consideration, being very considerate of each other, with generosity, of love and affection, but also being there for each other, to lift each other up and to be the support for each other in your lives. And that is how this person is going to show back up for you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Eight of Wands. Well, the Eight of Wands is all about movement. The Eight of Wands is about getting the situation for the two of you out of limbo, getting it unstuck, and getting it to the place where you are talking to each other again. The Eight of Wands is about your person initiating communication. It is about them breaking the ice. And that is what needs to happen here. They need to break the ice here between the two of you. And they know that the ball's in their court as well. But this Eight of Wands is about two-way communication. That is about them initiating communication with you, not you sending them a text message or calling them and then just having cricket noise. This is about them taking action to make something happen, because they are aware that the ball is in their court and they want to serve that ball over to you to see what you are going to do with it, because this person does not want to lose you. They don't want to run the risk of you walking away from them for good. They know what they need to do. They know that they need to ask you your forgiveness. They know that they need to ask if you are willing to give them another chance, because ultimately this person desires this union and this partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.